What's up, everybody? It's old Grandpa Eggson here, and I'm gonna be playing Danny's Woods Run. It's after 50 or 25 years. Man, I was relevant back in the old days. Now it's all 6, 7 type shit. You know, back in my day, we didn't use to have skins. You just bought and get the fidget shit and boom, you're done. You didn't have to grind 600 money for shit, dude. You didn't have to grind all that just for one skin. You know, I may be old, but I can still run like I'm 20. Oh man, those were the good old days. You know, when I used to be hip-free, no diabetes or shit. Yeah, that's why I have stage 5 diabetes. Old man ain't living for much longer now. Yeah, that's right, you leave my machine. That's right. Just give the machine a whole whack and you get all of the extraction speed. Yeah. I didn't used to have to do this when Denny's was first released though. Back in my day, we didn't have to complete machines. That is a true fact. Back in my day, machines didn't exist at all. We had fucking horses to take us around. We didn't have fucking cars or anything like that kind of shit. You know, we just walked around. We didn't have machines. We just went through floors and find key items, you know? Man, those were the good old days. Nowadays, you actually have to walk to get to the second floors. Back in the day, the Danish World runs didn't suck so ass. You know, those were the good old days, they all say. Oh, man. Those were really the good days. You know, back in my day, people usually didn't last till floor 2. Usually all of them died like fucking retards. And most of the time they leave because they're mad that an eggson got into the main only run and they're such a fucking cook about it. They can't accept the fact that, you know, everything's about them and they can't continue with the fucking run. You know, they just think they're always gonna get what they want. Back in my day, that shit didn't exist. Usually we all just accept the fact that fucking bot skins in our run. Usually, you know, they just accept it that that's not gonna be a main run. Oh man, I can't get this mad when I'm old. Seeing this generation truly brings me tears. It's absolutely sad. You know, back in my day, Louis wasn't an extractor. That's right, he was an extractor. The best of them all. He used to be really into extracting. Now he's just a fucking extractor. Has an extract for fucking morons. You know, that's the real sad thing about it. Bassy, get the fuck off the machine. You are not built like that. That's right. You have 1-star skill check for fuck's sake. You should know not to fucking extract. You can if you want to, but don't just do it once since you have free remote. That's the only time you get to distract or extract. God damn, these runs are so bullshit. I'm losing the ability to speak. Danny's Web surely has fun as a community. And the developers are not working on actually any good updates. Not actually making the Easter eggs better than it really was. They just copy and paste the Christmas event. Oh man. Well, you know, when the Easter event first released, when I was finally able to see Spotlight, it was beautiful. It was basic, not much needed. And people didn't make these fuck-ass stupid choices. See, look, Bassy only uses it because she knows she has the fucking V-mode. You know, the only thing that actually allows them to just get the fuck. That's right. This is the first Bassy that I've ever seen that actually knows their place. Most Bassies are shocked, you know, thinking of, wow, look at this, an actual half-decent Bassy. All the other Bassies, take lessons from her, cause you all suck like shit. You all suck like shit. Oh man, good thing I know how to get these working. That's the true fact about machines. I've been around long enough to see how they work. Before all them types, the different types. You see, it's so bullshit that I'm losing the ability to speak. Oh man, those really were the good old days. Look at this. Bessie actually knows her place. She knows that she can't extract for shit. Oh man. Look at that. If only our Bassies were like this. Oh man. Look at this. people actually doing what they're supposed to. Man, it feels so good to finally see some people with the IQ above 5. Man, it truly is beautiful to see this. Give him that shit. You just finish it. You don't say G2 back in the day. G2E didn't exist. We all just finished and then you all just went to the elevator. We never said G2E. That was never a thing. Believe me, I've seen it all. And then he didn't use to sell absolute fucking garbage. Oh man, I haven't seen this floor before. Back in my day, this floor never existed. You know, it was only just a diner map and a warehouse and the Astra map. Now it's all Finn and Shrimpo. What about old Eggson, huh? Where's his spotlight? Why don't he get a room or something dedicated to him, you know? Like respect your elders and that type of shit. Oh man, this generation sure is a shame now. All this 6-7 bullshit going around. Man, it is so fucking bad. And I know I'm not the only one that knows it. We all know this new generation sucks shit. Back in the day, it wasn't all 6-7. It was all 69. Oh man, they never fixed the power for shit. Is that Dad? Papa? Is that you? Dad? Dad, it's me, your son. Ow! Dad, why are you hurting me? Dad, please. You will have to get the milk. And after you cheat on me and after you cheat on Mom with that bitch, you've never been the same. Please, stop. Dad, come on. Give me a hug, please. Please give me a hug. You know, back in my day, the gold quest exists in the Easter events. And now we got gold skins and all this shit. And these skins aren't even worth it. Look at this. Complete the Easter floor 15 times? Fuck no. I'd rather go to my grave. But I'm not as the developers will not let me rest in peace. Man. Now it... Man, let's see what skins we got for Old Man Eggson. What is this? Oh my god, I'm in my 80s! Oh man, this is what they made me look like back in the day! Oh man, they really did make me look like I'm 80! Oh yo, sorry! You know, man, it's old Eggson. Eggson's not old anymore. Those are for boomers, Dad. We all hard and hip, you know. I got flames on my shirt and a skateboard, you know what I'm saying? I'm worth 1,200 eggs and iron core. And you know all you get is this kid with flames and a cool kickflip with my skateboard. You know, you know, dude. And I got my 6 shades on and you know, oh man, this really is the best. So back in the 20s was really the good old days for us. You know what I'm saying, Dad? I used to go on my I used to go on my skateboard and all that shit. Man, I used to do all the clip flips, dude. I was the fucking skateboard champion, dude. But now I'm back to this, what makes me look 80 years old. Oh man, life really was harsh on this Eggson. Oh man, I wish I could go back and just do it all over again. You know, just restart my whole life. Cause this generation sucks now. Man, that sure is a shame. And now look at me, I am all royalty in this ravenous picture. Look at that gold skin. You do all this just for a shitty skin with a tiny fucking aura. All that shit is bullshit. Encounter Eggson 10 times? Why, that's not even worth it. I can even encounter him 5. Man, this skin isn't really worth it. It's all you just get a tiny aura and a cool looking gold pattern. fucking bullshit. You know, back in my day, we didn't have to do all that. Before, you could just buy the skin and you get it, and you realize how absolute dog shit it is. Man, if you just give us, if you want more of old X, hit the thumbs ups and the subscribes in the bottom. Man, hope y'all want to see more of old man Exton.